Well, hello Commanders, Commander Plater here, and welcome to today's live stream. Yes, you have read the title correctly. It does indeed say salt-free, and that's how we're going to keep it today. The way I see it is that what's happened has happened. We can make the best of the bad situation, and you know what? Hey, that's what we're going to be doing going forward today. There's a couple of things to explore in this system, so I would say let's have a little look around and go from there, really. Any air hunter I know is a touch short notice. But hey, you know what? I'll do what I can when I can. But yeah, I suppose we better kind of really get into it more than anything, and we'll go from there. Once again, the sounds playing in the background is once again the awesome music of Miguel Johnson playing away in the background there. So, cough cough, trying to cough too much. Vanguard, it's the dinner plate. Technically armour plater, that is correct. But Prorock, William Gunter, Sinclair Research, Mr. Snowman, New Cuba, Jeremiah, Kurakenchi, Gears, Effigy, Lee. What else we got? Tiger, good old Nightbot, of course. Rusty Swords, Nifty Wire, Alan Dixon, Hunter, yeah, I know. How is everyone doing today? Oh, and Encrypted, how you doing? Taylor Chip, what up, buddy? So, I guess we're gonna have a little bit of a drive around here. I want to gather up some metal alloys whilst we're here. That's the old unnamed anaconda sitting around there in the background. Because we are still on my second account rather than the main one. But you know, the dust has settled a little bit post the because everything that happened involving the jump. I am now over it. I guess that's what I'm going to say. Got to do what we got to do. The way I also see it at the moment is that we're in a reasonably interesting area of space, in the sense that there are some things here to go and look at. I mean, I'm currently here sat at a Barnacle forest. There's another one on this planet as well, which we're not going to go and have a look at today, just because it's not really any point us having a look at another site that's basically identical. But what we will do is we'll nab a couple of mesh alloys, and then we'll go from there. I mean, to be honest, I was partially responsible for the meltdown and creating some drama over it and stuff. But today's a different day. You know what they say about yesterday's newspapers, today's fish and chip wrappers. That's a really old school thing of saying. But yeah. Oh, Robin, that's good to hear. I guess. I'd say it's kind of good. Oh, look, apparently I've never ever collected phosphorus on this account. Whoa, phosphorus! So I guess we'll have a bit of a... Yeah, Kuro, Min Bin. But yeah, you know what, I mean, I knew that there would be some rebuys and stuff as well, regardless of which account I was on. So that there's no surprises there, I guess. It was just, I guess, a lot of it was the frontier response wasn't perfect, wasn't handled as well as it could have been, but it's done now, isn't it? What's done is done, and I don't really want to get too much more into it apart from that. But yeah. Effigy, thank you very much for the coordinates. I was thinking of going to visit them. Friday Cassowary, I'm doing alright, thank you. I actually played my first little bit of VR today, which was interesting, actually. It's my first bit of VR post surgery. and it was yeah, it was good. It was good to kind of be in the VR environment, having a bit of a play around and stuff. Like I said, it's the first time since having my surgery on my neck that I've been able to kind of give it a go, and it was actually pretty tough, to be honest. It wasn't. Oh, blimey! It wasn't super. Oh dear, I've got too far, haven't I? Got ourselves lined up with the old Dockeroony. Okay. And I've also seen another metal alloy spike just over there, so I'll go have a look. But yeah, so this particular site is pretty much as simple as you have a drive around, you go, what's that? Come on. See? Someone just saw something go overhead to the side. But yeah, so I was yeah, I played of all games, Wolfenstein 3D. Yeah, that's right. Wolfenstein 3D. The old game. One of like the original first person shooters and stuff. Absolutely mad. Absolutely insane. Like I know it's shooting Nazis, which has been overdone and a little bit kind of almost done to death, I would say. But at the same time, it brings back so many memories of playing the original game on my old 386 PC, the very first PC that I had, and it was just absolutely good fun. So I might do a stream of it. It'll be an interesting one. But yeah, it should be. It's quite good. It's very well made. It's just made by yeah, made by basically like a random person on the internet who used the assets, put it into Unreal, the Unreal Engine, and given it a go. Yeah, I suppose you could say that because it's zombies as well, effigy. But I haven't actually played any real zombie Nazi shooting games. Well, I suppose if you're talking about Spear of Destiny, that is the original, which is kind of like the expansion, but also standalone follow-up to Wolfenstein 3D. But yeah, one of the reasons why I'm streaming today is because otherwise I wouldn't speak to anyone at all until Mrs. Plater got home. And I need to make sure that I exercise my voice to try and keep it functioning, and also build its strength up, because otherwise I could very easily just sit at home not doing anything, and that's not super, is it? Vincent, hello, how you doing? I'm doing very well, thank you. Actually having a good day, I would say. I'm bloody tired, and I didn't want to have a nap, and that's another reason why I decided to stream this afternoon, is because I don't want to nap, and I would just literally fall asleep, and then I'm going to sleep tonight and all that kind of stuff. I'm having a nightmare. Andrew, I'm currently, well, actually, you know what? There's only a couple. There's like 3. That's all there is. But yeah. No, see, next bed I said I didn't want to fall asleep. Whoa. With regards to watching The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. I have been watching... excuse me. I have been watching Lost in Space, the TV show. The new one, that is. The remake. And you know what? It is... spoiler alert, kind of. It is full of very unlikable characters. Like, everyone. Everyone's horrible. Kids are horrible. The adults are horrible. Basically, that's my feeling towards that, which I know is a bit of an odd way of looking at it. Like, visuals, good. You know, it's cool what they're doing graphically. You know, I can appreciate it. But it's just not. Yeah, it's just the people are horrible. Everyone's horrible. So, The title should say sodium free. Well, Floyd, if I happen to pick any up, that's the problem. I don't limit the materials I can collect, do I? Yeah, see, Alan, I like characters when they're I do like characters when they're likable. There's a few characters. I mean, Game of Thrones is a great example of when characters are really horrible, but some of them are nice as well. So, yeah, I know it's a difficult one, but yeah, it's just like no one is likable. Like, literally no one. And I don't know if they did that on purpose. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? Just going to park up for a minute. It's really like, look at this. This is a cool looking sight. Right, just being able to see the planet off in the distance and stuff. A light creature, you've lost 5 vets last night fighting Hydras. Best fun that you've had for ages. Get your combat shits to Gnosis and help out. Yeah, I would if I only had one. And Alan, oh god. EastEnders, don't even start me. I haven't watched any of that crap for an age. Because it's just rubbish. Just rubbish. Tripe. Crap. But hey, you know what? If you like it, good for you. Everyone needs advice. And you know what? If it's EastEnders, that's a lot better than it could be. Oh, this is not great. There we go. So yeah, there's a Thargoid base for us to go have a look at today as well. I guess we'll do a bit of a lore tour in this system. So here we are, starting off in a Barnacle forest, where I am essentially destroying as much crap as I can in order to gather up some materials for engineering, because Minbin has done none, apart from a little bit on the FSD. And ideally I'd like to do some more. I think I've got a wake scan on this shit. If it has, I could probably hang out at the Gnosis and get some data. Should be handy. As I say, make the most of the situation. Steve, afternoon, how you doing? Well, Hunter, we have a couple of different places. Crunch. But yeah, surface sites don't... Oh my goodness, really? Oh god! Let's remove that from the list. Well, let's pretend no one heard that, alright? 12 days of Christmas. Apparently. Oh my goodness. Oops. Censore. Yeah. Yeah. That wasn't like elite rated music. That was literally I had a last Christmas. Last Christmas I streamed with my heart. And the very next day YouTube gave it away. And what I did was that's rough, wasn't it? But yeah, so anyway, what happened was, look, there's some metal alloys there. We'll position ourselves so we can actually get them. The reason we're taking metal alloys is because they could come in handy in case we encounter any goids, because you can just feed them to them. It should be good. But yeah, so what was I saying? What was I saying? Yeah, because last year at Christmas I did I did some streams, and I went festive, and I put myself a nice little background, nice little Christmassy background, and put Christmas music on. It was lovely. Ah, Steve, that sounds about right. But you know what? It's all good fun, isn't it? Of course you found a Hydra hunter. Like, they're everywhere. The whole system's lousy with them. Now, what I was hoping is that I would see a Hydra here. Oh, Alan, that's dark, man. Why do you want to? But anyway, I'm actually going to encourage everyone to hit the like button if you haven't hit the like button already. Welcome to the stream. We are salt free today. That is the plan. We're going to keep everything nice and positive. Enjoy the gameplay that we have in front of us. Don't anyone say what gameplay. It's pretty obvious what we got. We've got a couple of things to have a look at. All good fun. Oh no, Nuke, no Hydra. Actually, why isn't there? Why did no one add that? As a quote, as they have a bloody Hydra. So yeah, apparently on this planet, this very planet, there is a now where did I put my coordinates? Put some coordinates. So actually, we're not too far. So yeah, Thargoid Barnacle, there it is. Here in Autots ST-I D9-62A. Catchy name. This is called the Pleiades Sonata. Don't you know? Yeah, it is a bit ridiculous, but there you go. Hydras do look cool, and I will say that for them, they look cool. Once again, like everything in Elite Dangerous. Seth, thank you very much, much appreciated, man. Any of the assets put in the game always look good. That's the thing. So it's and that's good. It's positive at least. But yeah, that's something that Frontier have always got right, and you got to appreciate that. Prorock, even the Type 10 doesn't look bad. I mean, yeah, the ship kit's got an extra spoiler on it, which is a bit weird. But you know, that's it. That's like if that's the bitching point. That's the bitching point. You know, oh no, it's got a spoiler. That's not that bad. Just align myself properly because we're actually almost on top of the place. Slow ourselves right down. Planetary coordinates, I'm not a fan of. I've always said this. Me and planetary coordinates do not get on very well. That said, we are heading straight down because we're near enough on top of it. Oh, there we go. (5426) minus 126. Down we go. Hasman, I probably would. Possibly for review purposes, but also possibly because actually I like new stuff. I always like new stuff. I like new shiny stuff. There it is. How the hell did someone spot this? I mean, look at it. Edo, yeah? Yeah, it's extra armor. That's what it is. I mean, yeah, to be fair, you don't need there we go. Good base. Perfect. So we'll get in, we'll scan it. I don't know if it's an active one. We'll have to give it a go. Black Skull, hey, how you doing? See, fried cassowary, I don't know. I feel like they are something different. I mean, because you can see, I mean, they call these two large structures on either side of it. We'll have a little look before we get too close to crashing. Schambaum. Thank you for the follow. If I butchered your name, I probably have. But actually, I've been to a place called Schaumburg in Illinois. That's where I first met Mrs. Plater. Super emotional. All good. No, Nemesis, I did good. I actually did good on the old finding a site. But yeah, those two large things on either side have been named Leviathans. But yeah. But yeah, we'll go in and have a look. And give it a go. See if there's anything actually down here, because what we can do is we can always go and get a probe. Queen North is doing very well, Nightbot. She's good. Bro, what? Slow ourselves down, because this is how we crash with exploration engines on an Anaconda. It's low gravity though, so it should be good, and we should be able to bleed more than enough. Yeah, we're good. But yeah, named Leviathans, which I don't really understand why, because no one really knows what they are. They're just kind of structures, and that's all they are, just structures. We have no idea what they are. People suggest them as being crashed Thargoid motherships. I don't know about that myself. I don't think they would be, but they do look rather insect-like, I guess. Now what we're going to do... It's only 100 metres off the ground. I was going to say we'd get out of a fighter. We know what we'll do. We'll find a spot to land. We'll get out and have a wander around. Laszlo. It's an interesting place to go on to. Fenicky, so what we're doing is we're essentially just having a little look at the Thargoid base. It's located in the same system as the Gnosis at the moment. Now, I would keep saying the name of the system, but you know what? It's a bloody pain in the backside to say. We should find somewhere to land. Over there, that's good. What's that on the floor? Oh, it's the weird kind of egg sac pustule things. When you get that one spot where you're like, oh, I can land hit note. Or graphic pop in, pop out. Here looks good. This looks like it could be a spot up here actually. I have no idea if this is going to work. If it does, it would be a pretty cool spot. I feel like it should. Yeah, it is. Perfect.
Hello there.
Chaos Killjoy, thank you very much, man. Much appreciated. Genuinely, thank you. I always thought that these Goid ships jumping in were feeding from the growing ships. I don't know. I'm definitely open to speculation on what people think these things might be. And we're not carrying meta alloys, am I? Good. That's Thargoid rubbish. So with the whole Thargoid rubbish. Right, let's have a quick down there today. I tell you what, if there's... What have we got? Fire destroys Supratech. Manufacturing complex owned by Manufacturing complex owned by computer company Supratech has been destroyed by fire. Really? Fire? In this day and age? All on-site personnel managed to escape the blaze without injury. Emergency crews were soon in attendance, but were unable to prevent the fire from swiftly consuming the facility. Supratech CEO Scorpio Devoro. Come on, that's a bad guy name. That's like a super bad guy name. Hey Gorvis, what are you up to today? Well, we are actually up to a bit of a lore tour. Lore tour, that's what we're calling it. In the Gnosis system, just checking out some stuff. I regret to announce the fire has ruined our main production complex. Dozens of prototype torque units were also couldn't be repaired. This is a severe setback in the development of our new design. Oh no! This is why we can't have good things. Thargoid sympathizer arrest increase. Good. Thargoid campaign is finished. Hundreds of pilots. To the furtherance of religious freedom. No. Get out. I have no interest in that. Malarkey. Nightbot, you say your real name is Scorpio. No, it's not. Gotta burn. Gotta burn. What we even get? Thargoid SRVs. Well, technically, Thargoid stuff you get is 82 people. That's the hundreds that took part. Okay. Neb, hey, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. But yeah, death to the Thargoid cultists. Oh, look, we've got scavengers. No, well, scavengers are handy. We'll grab some Thargoid bits, why not? Oh, helps if you deploy your cargo escape. New materials, lovely. Thargoid carapace. Because, like I say, Mimbin's not picked up with nearly anything, so it's quite important that he grabs some stuff. It's part of his personal narrative. Yes, I said personal narrative. Okay, so this is it's a damaged site. It's blocked off, at least in one spot. Thank you, Lee. This is not my first radio. Clockwork Ears, thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the stream of the channel. Hope you're doing well. Make sure you say hello if you're in chat, it's important. Same with you guys over on Twitch. Don't feel like you can't chat to the guys on YouTube as well, because you can both see each other's chats, just so you know. It means that you can communicate, you can have a chat. It's a bit weird, but you can. Sensor fragments. Cool, sensor fragments. Makes no sense. Of course, none of this stuff is going to be particularly useful. I don't think it will be. Let's go scan the organic structure, which is somehow inside of it. Weird. Samo. Only if I was doing IRL streaming. Yeah, the personal narrative thing is that, I mean, you could say that personal narrative is oh, God, it's Pro Rock in his weird female persona. She rocks. I mean, not gonna be funny, mate. It's a bit weird. Alright, Chaos, take care, man. Rusty, yes, I have, mate. I say I'm being salt-free today. Like I say, I was a little bit frustrated that that's actually a little bit is pretty accurate. Frustrated with how things were, but you know, we get over it. We move on. We adapt. We overcome. We survive. So yeah, it's fine. Yeah, but Hunter, that was a very specific scenario, wasn't it? Ah, this is a problem. Prorock, I don't suppose you happen to have any anything that resembles a probe, do you? If not, we'll have to go and get one. I think we'll have to go and get one. Oh look, more metal alloys. Yoink. Is there an elite Bear Grylls? What? What? Oh yeah, that's the thing. I guess Rusty, is that it all needs to be taken with a pinch of salt, doesn't it? Oh no, it's more metal alloys. Turd. All right, dude, where's my ship? It's over there. Aaron, I mean, I wouldn't say that much. Oh, who's this? Of course it's Hunter. Well. Yeah, I suppose we best clear out this place.
Hello there.
Get to it. Warlord, thank you very much for subscribing. Welcome to the stream and the channel. Hope you're doing well today. Like I said, today we are having a good salt-free lore tour of the system the Gnosis is in. We are currently at a Thargoid base site. The reason why we are here is because it's oh no, not Goids in the ground. Never Goids in the ground. And you know what? I always thought these guys were annoying, the way that when they hit you, they knocked you around. But now, I'm like, actually, compared to the Guardian Sentinels, so not worried about it. Actually, Mick, yeah, I'm seeing that now. Way. Ah, Pro Rock is fine. Top banter, my friend. Top banter. Speedman, hey, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Can we get an SRV joust? No. Is the answer. Not my best driving. Did that drop Metro Alloys? Because it shouldn't have done. Didn't look like a Metro Alloy one. And yeah, it did. Ugh, what a pain. You know what we do? We need an SRV with more stuff. That's what we need. And Sky, yep, I'm on I'm in my private group today. At least for the reasonably calm, chilled experience. And what I think we should have different SRVs for different tasks. So we should have one that's for base running and doing those combat-based activities. Also, at the same time, I feel like we should have we should have ones that are also faster. Maybe a hover one, hover SRV. Go for that. See, now, what gets me with the SRVs is that they're named, and they're named as if like they should be. What's the word I'm looking for? I'm having a mental block. Like there should be more of them. So it's called the Scarab. It's not just called the SRV. It is called a Scarab. So there should be some other options. I feel like, but there isn't. You know. Yeah, effigy. About that. I'm sorry, bud. I tell you what I'll do. I can actually do that, whilst not maybe without interrupting the stream. I might do that, but you see, I'll give it a go. We'll see what happens. Yep. I can do it. I can do it. It's all gravy. Yeah, I just said it's all gravy. Yeah, I do think, you know, it would be nice. Maybe even a 2-seat one. You know, like a 2-seat one. A 2-seater one would be cool. One with a turret that someone else can jump into. You multi-crew into it, maybe. One with missiles. Yeah. Oh, I've crashed into something because I'm not paying attention. That's okay. Don't worry about that. Ignore that. That's not happening. A magnetic collector guy, yeah. Anskar, oh, there's a lot of them. There's very many quotes. Like, very many. Actually, Rusty, I had this concept as an idea where, yeah, Prorock, I know there isn't, but there should be. There should be multi-crew for SRVs. But yeah, what I had this concept for essentially strip mining with an SRV. So that what you'd be able to do... Fred Cassaway, you're my hero because you justified everything. Simple as that. Cool, right, there you go. Effigy, you were done. You were done. No, Anscala are not. Now, not really funny, right? Pablo. That's not a surprise, is it? Like, when is insta-killing and having that many people in the same instance ever gone according to plan? Having done an insta-kill fleet for just simply Cyclops. Yeah. Crash City there as well. Well, that's only a few people. That's only like 2 wings. Driving around like a crazy fool. Right, too late. You left that. I'm having it. But yeah, so what we're doing today is we're having, I say, a bit of the lore tour of Thargoid sites that are in the system with the Gnosis. And we have actually found, oh, you know, we've got a base. It looks like an inactive one, but the don't know. You had 11 wings. That is obscene. Like, to get that many people in an instance, stability is a massive issue. Yeah, SRVs can do with a bit of a boost. But yeah, the idea with strip mining in an SRV, so you go to a planet's surface, you'd essentially hit a seam of something, and then you'd mine it, and you'd dig through it, and you'd pick stuff up, and all that stuff. Thought it'd be quite a nice idea, but never going to happen. Unfortunately, one of those never going to happen situations, which is sad. There we go. We've got encoded Thargoid residue data. It's slimy. That's it. That's the data information. Oh no, Samo. I mean, it would be more that it would be.
Hello there.
Destructible. Sam would thank you for subscribing. But no, more that you'd have a similar to you have these Thargoid spikes, for example. You'd have an area that's destructible, and essentially you'd set up and you'd start going. You'd have an option where you drive at the top of it and hit stuff and. Oh, Rusty, too far. I was trying to stay away from Space Legs. Trying not to say it. Not to say the fabled phrase. Whiz, yeah, spicy Thargoid sites. I mean, could you eat Thargoid? Would you want to eat Thargoid? It's a lot of ammonia. Like a lot. Like loads. Like, too much. No, I think it could be a very simple one. I think it'd be simple. I don't know though. I could be wrong. Because what seems simple to someone like me who doesn't make games and just plays games isn't necessarily correct at all. But hey, an opinion's an opinion, and the best part about an opinion is that I do say sometimes it can't be wrong. No, Typhus, that's not Turgeon's voice. The hello there is Obi-Wan Kenobi. That is actually Obi-Wan Kenobi from the film. Yeah, Hunter giving some air support. I mean, I've got to be honest with you. The whole new Thargoids. Even if I had my Thargoid hunting ship here, it hopefully outclassed by them. I don't think we needed a new class of Hydra or a new class of Interceptor that's more difficult. Honestly, I think we needed a. What we needed was more variety, and variety doesn't need to be more difficult. It could be different. Anskar, so I need to have a subscribe to donate system where $5 and below you get a hello there. Between 5 to 10 it's Groovy's doing the General Kenobi. Yeah. Oh dear me. But yeah, so at the moment guys, my ability to play Elite Dangerous is a little bit limited. As everyone knows, my recent surgery was a big one. And I've had some nerve damage to my shoulder, to the point where it's actually getting really weak in certain movements in certain places, so I have to be super careful. One of those movements that's pretty weak on is holding yeah, holding my left arm up and actually using it. It's like, oh, shit.
Hello there.
Wiz, thank you for the follow. Ruby the Struber, if only. What I'm doing is I'm driving around doing collecting some materials, because this is Commander Minbin's kind of first time out at Thargoid's site. Never ever encountered them before, but here we are. We're out and about. Now, I want to go into the base. I want to get the door open and have a drive around. But what I need to know is whether or not it's worth it, because from what I understand is it's a damaged site. But there are a couple of things that we can do to find out. Now, there's an uplink device in there we've not scanned.
Hello there.
Okay, let's scan. Upgrade normal, thank you very much for subscribing. So yeah, it's taking some time. So Mickey, no, there isn't anything new. We're gonna be like proper chopsy here, because we're gonna have a little poke inside with the. There you go. Look, see that? Right. So it's definitely not an active site. That is a little trick. I didn't teach you with a camera, alright? I didn't teach you that sometimes, just on the other side of going through stuff, you can see. So... well, Hunter, all the best, man. I do hope things work out. But yeah, so as you can see, that's not looking worth going in at all. So it's not really worth us getting a probe. Prorox saying that he has checked all of them, and there is nothing. That's sad, isn't it? So yeah, sneaky little stuff. Because I spent a lot of time using the camera, I know the sneaky little tricks. Right, well, I think we've reasonably exhausted this place when it comes to having a look around, and the fact my fuel reserves are at 50%. Oh, another metal alloy though. We'll yoink that. Indeed, I am sneaky. Vortex, evening, how you doing? I suppose afternoon for me, isn't it? I was thinking after 5:30. Well, after 5 o'clock it becomes evening. The weird stuff that we do and justify to ourselves. Oh, randomly another metal alloy. Ooh, got it. Right, let's head back to the unnamed anaconda. I really need to give it a name. Cool. Oh, Wiz is not. Oh, well, fair enough. Yeah, Alan, justifying anything is good. I found justifying stuff. Yeah, constant respawns of scavengers. But yeah, it's a shame this is a broken site. And also, I mean, what are the scavengers scavenging? I'm always confused by that. Have I found the Crocchetti Mountain yet?
Hello there.
I don't know what you mean. I'm Much, thank you very much for subscribing. Hope you're doing okay. Oh yes. Too close to my ship. So there is yet another Barnacle site on this planet as well.
Hello there.
Santiago, thank you very much for subscribing. If you're in chat, make sure you say hello. It's always good for me to know who's around, who's watching, and all that kind of stuff. Not because it's not in a weird, creepy way.
Hello there.
Although now it seems like it is. Gondoi. Gondoi? Yeah. So this particular site is inactive. The coordinates are the coordinates as they are. What we'll do is we'll get ourselves taken off. Oh, Miami. Nice. I imagine life is a little bit different there to here in the UK. Right, we're getting out of here. Time to get out. Oh dear, excuse me. But yeah, I am going to... John, I'm amazed that you managed to find this commander's name. Santiago, yes and no. Yes, the weather. No for literally everything else. I got something from Lancashire, something from Florida. Yeah, but Florida produced Flow Rider, didn't it? Which is bad. It's never super. So, Hunter's here. Don't know who that is.
Hello there.
Don't know who that is. I'm in my private group. I don't know who any. I don't know who these people are. Fanatic Gamer, thank you very much for subscribing. Ah. What's that? F. F for G in it. So yeah, scan this place. It's got Oh, I know what. Yeah, best way of doing this. Who we got around? Hunter, FG, Malamba. Okay, right. Let's have a quick look at the system map. Let's decide where we want to go. I'm going to try and avoid getting blown up now, for at least like the rest of my duration. Shouldn't have said this. Yeah, the character's name was literally done through spamming the keyboard, because I was doing an Iron Man stream. Did a whole week of Iron Man streams, and oh my goodness, it was a nightmare, and it was yeah, a nightmare. So that whole kind of people knew who I was. As soon as they found out my commander name, they were hunting me all the time, and constantly being on me. And I was like, oh my god, how am I gonna do this so that people don't know who I am? So I just spammed the keyboard and picked some stuff, and that's what we ended up with. Good old Commander Minbin. Yeah, that was a good one. Yeah, Commander Minbin, which is an interesting name. It's got a story behind it though, so I feel like I don't want to change it. Yeah, Kuro, those streams were true to them. They were tough. They were non-stop. They were relentless. They were just go. Okay, so this planet we have. Oh look, can I identify the signal source? Well, let's drop into it. Hunter, yes, I do. Definitely. Turn your beacon on. I'll drop in and grab it. Now we're talking. Jason, hey, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. And oh yeah, good morning from Vancouver, British Columbia. Got BC. Does that mean that you bump into Linus from Linus Tech Tips all the time? I know you don't. But no, it's alright. Thankfully, Hunter took one for the team and found one first. Yeah, docking at the Gnosis without death would be good pro rock. I think everyone kind of wants to be able to do that because it's been pretty rough over there. A lot of stuff happening, a lot of stuff going on, and none of it good. It's been mad. Drogo, you're also from Vancouver, go you? So that means that, like, wow, you guys are like friends? You guys know each other? We're literally making this stuff up. Obviously not. But yeah, we'll head in, we'll drop in on Hunter. And we're kind of going to hope that we don't encounter any trouble. Like none. That'd be good. What's happened to Pro Rock Shields? Something just happened. Alright, take care, bud. Thanks for dropping in. Hopefully there'll be something to catch up on. I'd hope. Thargoid sensor. And let's go and grab it. Not a probe sensor. You know I've not got. Eek. I'm like, who is this person? Effigy. Dude, get in the wing. Get in the wing, Effigy. Get in the wing. So no, I don't actually have a... I made a mistake. I don't have a... Right. We're going to... Well, I mean, I've got this sensor, which is illegal where I am, of course. Let's have a quick look at the old system map. So, see if there's... So what, nowhere else we can land. But we are going to look for... I've got lasers. Do I actually have lasers on here? I do. I've got the small pulse lasers that you start off with. Who'd have thought? I had weapons all along. Right, we're actually going to drop into non-human signal source because the threat 8 should have a Hydra in. We're going to perform some science. some science. Santiago, catch later. Yeah, Kuro. I always had the power. Right, to threat 8. Now what we need to do is we need to get rid of this Thargoid probe fast. This Thargoid sensor. And we jettisoned it. Because that, it's not scanning me. Look at them though, aren't they brutal? Like, absolutely brutal. That's surprising. I'm surprised it didn't take the Thargoid sensor. I don't know if it's because it's scanning Hunter. But yeah, Hydra variant. That's... Now it's got some information on it. There's hearts. That's a lot of hearts. That's like... 8. 8. It's a lot. It's a lot of hearts. So Boopchi, because it's Boopchi you, but I don't know. Yeah, Leslie, they do, 100%. What's it going for? Oh, let's see, it's picking up the Thargoid sensor. Right, guys, I'm going to do something with some meta alloys. Things are going to get weird. But everyone be cool about it. Look at it though. Right, look, drop some metal alloys. Look at it go for him.
Hello there.
Galactic Wanted, thank you very much for subscribing. Yeah, dropping some cable, dropping some cable. Now, it kind of looks like on the front a magic... What? What's it doing? I think it's bugged, actually. Score, but I would if I could. It is freaking out. It is having some issues. And it's gone for whatever Pro Rock just dropped. It's gone for the Meta Alloys Pro Rock dropped. Let's have a look. Although it's not actually picking them up. Because it's a little I-beam. That is... Ugh. That is just haunting. Hugs for Thargoids? Don't know about that. No, it doesn't. It's not taking them at all. Why? It's just scanning them. No, I genuinely think it's bugged. So that means uh-oh. Oh, okay. It's cool, bro. We're cool, bro. Bro, we're cool. Let's be cool, man. Oh, let's be cool. Everyone be cool. Hey, look, bro. It's fine, man. It's all cool, man. Just do what you gotta do, bro. No trouble, man. No trouble here, bro. Now, just bloody take them already. Yeah, score. We got a little bit close to it. Anskai has 8 hearts. I don't know what is it doing. That's the swarm. Is it, okay, cool. Alright, it's taking its swarm back in. Neb, man, I'll catch you later. Andre, it's not even casual players, man. It's even experienced players. Like I'm not a stranger to killing Thargoids. I've taken out Basilisks and I've taken out Cyclops. What I haven't taken out is... Oh. I haven't taken out the... I haven't taken out Medusa. And... I also haven't taken out, obviously, a Hydra, because I'm in this exploration shit. Oh no. Don't really want to lose this. Yeah, so the sensor's doing nothing. Yeah, sensor's gone. Grab the fragment anyway. So it's just... Yeah, why are there so many belugas? That makes no sense. There's always a good question is why are there so many belugas? Because there are always belugas everywhere. I don't know, do Meta alloys come in different flavours score? But it doesn't sound right, does it? I'm not one to give them a lick. I personally think it's probably bugged. But you know what we're going to do? Where's it going? Where's it going? Is it leaving? No. No, it's not. It's scanning some stuff. Neckbeard. I'm not doing it. I'm not flying a 3,000 light year round trip to go and pick something up. We know what happens when you give them relics. They get super duper angry. They get rather upset. Just gonna get a little bit closer to it. So within 500 meters, that's where it gets mad. Yeah, he's really loving that. Okay. Right. It's within 500. Just gonna pull the scoop in. close I am to this Thargoid. It's like he doesn't even care that I'm there. Tristan, yes, I do have a ship launch fighter. It's off. I'm not gonna shoot it, guys. I'm not. As much as it seems like a good idea, it's a mistake. Guy, imagine if they were. It's like, this will teach them to mess with us. Let's do it. Let's get them. How dare you say that my game's full of grind? There you go.
Hello there.
Sandy, thank you very much for subscribing. How you doing today? Machine! That wasn't David Attenborough. That was Steve Irwin. Excuse me. Very obviously Steve Irwin. Why would you do that? Why would you say it's not? Right. Oh, why is my frameshift drive malfunctioning? Why is my frameshift drive malfunctioning at 99%? Like... Okay. It's fine. You couldn't tell. Yeah, I kind of am. But that's okay. At least I won't be the guy. I don't know if... Oh, weird stuff. So obviously Steve Irwin died from being stung by a stingray. Like literally in the heart, which is like absolutely awful. But... FG, take care, buddy. Good to have you in the wing. Scorb, thank you very much for the host, man. With 6 viewers. Nice. Everyone, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Now, what I was going to say is, did you guys see about the dude who got stung by a stingray in the dick? Did you guys hear about that? Because that's bad. Like, when it comes to life, that's pretty awful.
Hello there.
Sounds rough, doesn't it? Kill unicorns on sight. You really mean person. But yeah, some guy, and basically, you know, he's run up onto the beach, holding onto this stingray that stung him through his swimming shorts in his junk. Rough. Okay. So, it's a Hydra. Just to mix things up a bit. It's a Hydra. We need to slow. Oh crap! We need to. No! Back off. Because he's right up. He is right up in my business. He's like my business. He is in it. Right. Ship's cargo. Just dropping a meta alloy. See if we can get his attention, but no, he is actually just literally bumping into everything instead. Other guy. Ah, sorry, man. Oh, what? You know, I actually thought I'd fixed the symbol spamming thing, Scorb.
Hello there.
It shouldn't happen anymore. Oh god, he is right there. He is right bloody there. I fed him metal alloys. And now he's just leaving. That's it. That was that. It's gone. I've no idea. Well, that was weird. Right, should be fixing that score. If you want to give it a go, you're more than welcome to. But yeah, I gave him a metal alloy, and he left. Okay. Wreckage components, though. I'm supposed to do wreckage. What is even a wreckage component? Let's grab the black box. But the whole kind of like wreckage components is what is. No, Deadline, he took them and he ran. He took my metal alloys, and then he was out of here. Ah, sad time, School. That's it. Apparently, that's how you complete Elite Dangerous. I've done it. I completed it. I should have given the small pulse laser eye treatment. Sounds rough. Okay, pick up these. Try to pick up these. There we go. Deadline, yes, that was indeed one of the new Goids. That was a it was a Hydra. Very much a Hydra. Because the entire system's full of them. Which now, some of them, what I will say is that so the Gnosis was very much kind of planned. Andre, thank you very much for subscribing. Was very much like it was going to a system that was going to be full of Hydras. And it was, I say, especially for Hydras, which we have got. I guess we have got that as well.
Hello there.
So, yeah, a bit of a funny one. Anonymous. Thank you for subscribing. Hello there. Oh, God. When did that happen, Nuke? Have a Hydra. Have a Hydra. Vine, no. Canon Research is not affiliated with ASUS. It's not how they work. Nah, Tristan, this is salt free. It is, it's just there. I'm saying, it's just like, we did get that. Story-wise, yes and no. Story-wise, it's the case of they have communicated with and all that kind of stuff. Fred Casperi, thank you very Guy, possibly. I think there would be some people out there who could. I don't have the flight skills. I can't FA off enough. There's too much going on for me to be able to do it. I'm just not good enough. So. All good. But yes. We don't know. Oh, god damn it, Nuke. I don't think I want that one, actually. Just so you know. We'll have to see. Ah, Vortex. Sad times. It chooses random between Hydra memes. God. Oh dear. It's exactly that. Y'all get a Hydra? Y'all get a Hydra? Oh, you'll get Hydras. So many of them. Wait, what? See now, I've not been in a system with the Gnosis before. And go and scan stuff. Something I'm going to say is super weird is that it's saying it's the Canon Gnosis division that's the owner of these planets. I'm going to guess that they have them and then they move on, and that's what happens. Oh look, a threat 8. So, Supersonic, I don't know. I mean, if it is, that's okay. I think we've got enough of them now. I would be kind of alright with that. Kaldar, thank you very much. Because, I say, first time, not seen it before. It's good to know. The Hydra is the new Medusa. Season 1 out now. So, the iridescent paint jobs have gone from the store. Boo! Yeah, Scorb, threat 8 is Hydras. We're just going to drop in. We're going to have a little look. We're going to feed it a meta alloy. Oh, that's way too fast. But, that's it guys, if you are looking to buy any paint jobs, any other paint jobs out there, then check out my link in the stream description. Yo. Help a brother out. You want a Hydra with that threat 8? Yes, yes I do. Bam! Hydra. Okay, so, scanning me. There is the meta alloy. I don't know what it'll do because there are so many people in here now. Because the guys have dropped in. No, Hydras aren't tasty, but they're like supersizing weights. There it is. That's... So, Hell's Master Knight, the reason why I've dropped the meta alloy is because they like them. I want to see whether or not it comes back round for it, because it should, technically. Once it's finished scanning everybody, it should pick it up. Nope, it's not going for it. Damn it, Prorock. Exploration build. Am I going to kill it? Oh, no. I want to. I genuinely wish that I could. Thing is, you say they're not. I think it's if more than one person jumps in. I think that's what it is. Because it seems to be that where I was in there on my own, I dropped the meteorite, grabbed it, and it left immediately. But with you guys in here as well, or maybe I dropped it at the wrong time. Could be that. Let's find out. Yeah, Kitty's actually seems about right. I mean, why are we not using Mycoid though? That's always my thoughts. Right. Meteorite's dropped. Jan, I could try that. Oh, Prorock. What did you do? No, no, no. Prorock. Yeah. Dude. It's okay. It's fine. Nightbot, cool man. Okay, Drees, you say that, but if you get within 500 meters of them, they will murder you in the face. Oh, here you go, look. Metro alloy. There you go, it's got it. It's got it, it's got it. Thunk. It's taken it, and now... That's it, look, it's going. It's literally going to leave. Oh, it's not! It's hanging around. Let's give it some more. Right, so dropping 2 more. Yeah. Yeah, more than 500 meters, yeah. Don't know if you saw it come at me then. Doing science. Giving it kibbles, DJ. Giving it kibbles. Oh god, why is it so close? And there it's gone. There you go. And it's gone. And like that. Mass Effect, 100%, they do look badass. And Taiko So, 100%, I agree with you, man. They are really nice looking. Oh. Let's not do some stupid stuff. Interesting. Anonymous, I wish I could kill the new ones. But... I can't. Yeah, not bad. Considering the first encounter, the one that totally shredded me, so yeah, it's all right. Yeah, Jan, that's what... Tristan, I'm not going to use my ship launch fighter. It's just a normal ship launch fighter, not even an AX one. Totally useless. Evo, no, you can't. You just can't follow them. They are impossible to follow. Because what this is that they don't fly the same way. Supersonic, yeah, you do need more than 3 wings, I think. Depends on the pilots. Because something you can find is that when you're fighting Thargoids and the Interceptors, some are easier to handle than others. Some are easier to fight on your own, while some are easier to fight with other people, just because of their behaviour. Their behaviour is pretty predictable if you know what you're doing and how you're flying. But yeah, it's as soon as you have more people in the mix, it changes their behaviour. Alright, let's drop in and have another one. So, probably. They're like, oh, goddamn, our Thargoidness. See, Don Quixote, kind of. Hell's Master, yeah, their behaviour changes. So what they do is they act differently. So, alright, Lee, catch you later. Kimicho, hello, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. But yeah, so they don't have a set attack pattern. They literally, because what happens is that as you fight them, you have an impact on their behaviour. Right, we've got 3 Meteorologists left. We're going to drop all 3 before it's scanning me as well. Look at those glowy bits. Nice. True X. Salt free, man. Salt free. It's almost feathered. Almost feathered. There's little engine pods on the back. They're cool looking. 1. It's gonna have another one. Go on. Take it. The reason why some attack and some don't is literally the different events. Now, is there some greater storyline planning behind that? I don't know. Honestly, don't know. It's hanging around. Did you just say thank you? No, of course not. Yeah, Hell's Master, this is the Hydra. This is the Hydra variant. Tyler, yeah. Yeah, Drees, it really is like that. Deadly, deadly pigeons. Oh, who's just dropped in? Oh, it's Vortex. Hello, Vortex. How you doing? Welcome to the Hydra show. Mate, it's going for you. Talking about engineering, yeah. Engineering's a funny one at the moment. Engineering is better. In the sense that it is... the results you get are better. I think that's the main thing. But that's kind of it. And either, yeah, you can change systems. It's not a problem. Didn't even scan him. We're just gonna give it a little bit of an encouragement to deploy the swarm, because there we go. Right, what I want to see is a swarm in a debris field. Let's see if it has a get to move through the field. Because if it moves through the debris field, because you see, if you look at them, they all follow one. So depending on what one of the swarm does, the others all follow it, and they interact. So only one of them is responsible for controlling the swarm. It has a target where if you look at them, oh look, there you go, just crashed one of them in to me. There you go, look, that's what it's about. So sometimes if you can fight Thargoids in certain locations, they will get destroyed. Actually, is it still? That's weird. That is really weird. Oh, what are we seeing here? What the hell is that? Is this a Thargoid butt plug? What the hell? There is no coming back from any of this. This is okay, if someone wants to clip that on Twitch, please do. Because what the hell? I have no words. That was... yeah, that was something, wasn't it? That was... something. I have no... yeah, Kitty's it was. J26. No, imagine that's not bugged. That's buggered. Something different. I'm going to head back to the Gnosis, because I haven't been back to the Gnosis for a while. But yeah, Truex, I know what you mean. That was... I am never coming back from that. X-Man, we must decode this message. Yeah. Yeah. I... Yeah, Kuro. Yeah, a little bit like that. That was something.
Frameshift drive charging.
Hello there.
Ready to engage.
Madness. Commander X Mikey, thank you very much for the donation. Was that because of the Thargoid porn? If so, I can go finding some more for you if you like. I didn't say that. I mean, I'm never going to be the same. I don't think. But no, all that stuff seems to go in the front. No, Steve Shaw, it's about turtle penis. Do not Google turtle penis. Sorry, tortoise penis. Don't do it. That is my... I'm telling you that right now. Do not Google tortoise penis. I said don't. Elon, I know. That was just... That was the thing, wasn't it? That was definitely a thing. Hello, Commanders. If you've just joined us on this live stream, we're 1 hour and 45 minutes in so far of our little bit of exploration of the system the Gnosis is currently in. We have already been to a Thargoid base, which is unfortunately not active. We have also... this is mad. We have also been around a giant Barnacle forest, and we have interacted with a couple of Hydras. We have given them some meta alloys, and we have also been indecently propositioned by one, and it's Thargons. I'm amazed. It was literally like no resistance whatsoever. They were just in and out. In and out. Well, it was nothing. Commander Gates. I tell people not to, but people have. That was something. Zeosis, the threat level no longer appears for you. What one? Yeah, an X-Man is planet side. It's on planet number 2. It's also there are apparently 2 Barnacle forests down there. There is one that has... so there's 2 Barnacle forests and there's a base there as well, apparently. Then you can see we've got these non-human signal sources that are around the Gnosis. These contain lots of aggressive Thargoids, which if you want to fight them, that's where you should do that. And we're dropping into the Gnosis, where nothing weird should happen. Super like... Nothing weird should happen. Actually, yeah. K1, 100%. Yes, indeed, the Gnosis is, which is interesting. That where it dropped out of hyperspace is around a planet, versus whenever we get pulled out of hyperspace and get hyperdicted, we are in the bumhole of nowhere in a system. Well, Ruba Struba, here you go. All Thargoids are apparently female. They have a hive structure, very similar to ants or wasps. So technically, yes. Now, what I will do is I will actually encourage everyone to hit the like button if you haven't liked the stream already. It does help me out as a streamer. It's a free way of showing some support as well, which I always appreciate. Scorb, that's an interesting point. It could be a gravity well thing. It could be the largest body in the system. Oh no, that'd be the star then, wouldn't it, if it's a gravity well thing? That's because X-Man, right? I was saying Gnosis before. And then... There you go. And the reason why is because you land on it and it tells you, "Welcome to Cannon Research Vessel, Gnosis." I was like, huh. Okay then. But yeah, Darren, hello, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Trubshaw, drone bees are a male, so look out for Goid drones then. See now, I mean there must be, I mean I find things confusing. Don't worry, it's fine. Alright, let's go into contacts because we've got some search and rescue stuff to drop off. Look at that, wreckage components. Nice. Get that big money there. I'll hand them in. 14,000. Oh yeah. And we'll go to the commodities market because I think we've got some stuff to sell. Here we have. We've got some encrypted correspondence to sell. Barely worth it. One, and some tactical data as well, which is again barely worth selling. Oh dear. Yeah. Yeah, you will. I live reasonably near a main road, so. Darren, you're stuffed. You got crazy kids. I'm sorry to hear that. That sounds unfortunate. But hey, you know what? One day I hope to have kids, so I'll be all like, "Yeah, I got kids. Oh, why did I have kids?" All that. Now, what I do need to do is I currently don't have any crew because a little accident happened. So we've got Annie Rice. You can challenge her and she'll do anything. I used to fly whiskey out to New Caledonia. Those were some good times, I can tell you. After a time I realised that there had to be more in the galaxy. So now I sign on to a crew and see where it takes me. I've flown my share of combat missions and I'm proudest of my achievements in search and rescue. Anyone can shoot a ship down. It takes a special pilot to rescue one. William, yeah, one of the mods will bang that in chat for you. I am sure. So, as we know, outfitting doesn't contain anything, which is always good. Have a quick let's see what I've got on here. I didn't fully equip it for science. Classic mistake. Ah, that is weird vortex. Is it like different postures from them in different places in different ways? Because that seems to be quite a common thing, I would say. See now, what we should talk about is all these non-human signal sources around the Gnosis. They're kind of fixed locations where you can drop in and fight Goids if you want to. Lando, title of the stream was salt free. Salt free. Andre, we do actually have quite a few PS4 commanders in our Discord, so if you're looking for some people to wing up with and stuff, feel free to jump in. Now, if I'm not really sciencing stuff though. See that on my radar? That there? That's bad. You see that there? Oh, Hunter, what did you do? Why did you do this to me? Why, Hunter? Why? Yeah, problem is, Danny, I got nothing there. They just dropped in by themselves. Yeah, right. I don't believe him. Look at all of this. He started it. He started the war. So, actually, you know what? It's probably near an ammonia-based world because of the ammonia. Surface pressure, 181 atmospheres. Okay. I haven't scanned that one. There's some ones I haven't scanned yet. Probably should scan the star, I guess, shouldn't we? Seems like a smart thing to do. I've got to avoid dying, really, to make scanning any of this worth it. See, Supersonic, I'd be alright with that. I'd be totally okay. It's the type of pressure I can relate to. It's too many atmospheres. One's enough. Now, Darren. We were never supposed to be able to go there. That's the official word from Frontier. And that's kind of what we're going to have to stick with, is that we were never supposed to go there. So, I guess we kind of have to make do. What is it? Civilization. Now, here's the thing. So, we change this to Goids, right? And what should really happen now is this place to change to being a Thargoid civilization. Truex, thank you for the host, man. Much appreciated. But yeah, this should really change. But yeah, kind of I honestly think Barnard's Loop.
Hello there.
Cold Wolf, thank you for the follow. The Barnard's Loop, right? Barnard's Loop. This is Barnard's Loop here. Barnard's Loop. With the Horsehead Nebula behind it, the Orion Nebula in front of it, blah. Now these actually all look like this. The Barnard's Loop in particular looks exactly like the symbol on all Thargoid ships in the centre and on Barnacles, which has long been kind of a, I guess, kind of what it looks like, a thing, a theory going that that's what it is. I have to kind of wait. I have to wait and see, I guess, if that ever gets unlocked, because it is supposed to be part of a permit locked system. Cold Wolf, well, welcome. You are more than welcome to be here. Hopefully, I can show you something that that's new. We could just travel down here whilst we're. I'll say this looks cool. I quite like the look of this. It's a shame there's not a star inside it, so it's just a remnant. But we could just have a little jaunt down here. It's only 600. 609 light years away. Yeah, Darren, I didn't. Well, staples. I had 36 staples in my neck. Can you believe it? 36. Actually, you know what? Let's find out how far the Goids go. We're doing it. We are plotting a route. I hope. We're not plotting a route because we can't get there from where we are because of the permit locks, which is a real shame, isn't it? Turd. No, we can definitely get there. We can 100. You know what? We can 100% get there. I have no doubt that we can get there. Fastest routes. Fine. Can we get 125? Let's have a look. Sam, thank you. It's not perfect, which only I would beat myself up about that. Other people wouldn't. And it's not quite as strong as it is. Like, this is literally it. I can't go much louder than this, or much more forceful. I want to come down here. I want to come down here. It's kind of like I want to come to some places I'm probably not allowed to. What about here? Requires a permit. That's why Horsehead Dark Region is in the way, isn't it? Col 69. T-Rex. That's right. Plotting failed. Okay. Let's just work our way back. Yeah, it's this huge area of permit lot space. Rubbish. Rubbish! It was worth a go, wasn't it? Okay, well, let's get some exploration data. Oh, it requires a permit. That requires a permit. That doesn't. Let's go here. And also, let's see if Goids are here whilst we're doing it. See, TrueX, the thing about being an affiliate on Twitch is that it means that I am not allowed to stream on YouTube anymore. And I like being able to stream to both. I like having the flexibility. So I'm probably going to keep things as they are, to be honest. Actually, Scorb, have you looked at the affiliate agreement? Because it's not what it says. 24-hour exclusivity. That's what they want. So I can stream to one or the other. Of course, it's been discovered. Of course, it has been. But yeah, Dunkel. So what we're doing today, right, is having a bit of an explore from the Gnosis, and all that kind of stuff. So I'm having a bit of an explore of some neighbouring systems at the moment, and going from there. Well, I might revisit the affiliate thing if that's the case. Steve, the round table is going to be at 6 PM BST. I'm not going to be on it, just because I kind of wanted to do my own stream today, and work on my voice a bit, build the strength up. because everyone who doesn't know, I had this obviously quite major surgery. I've been spoken about already. I lost my voice, completely lost my voice, due to I had to have one of the nerves that goes to my vocal cords removed because it was embedded in some cancer. So basically, it had to come out. And from that, it means that only the right hand side of my vocal cords are working. So my left hand side is not, which is why we talk about my voice and stuff, and you know, might mention about it sounds really good, or you know, just all that kind of stuff, and how I will say that I'm not happy with it, things like that. But I have to continue to work on it and build its strength up, and I'm off work at the moment, and otherwise I wouldn't talk to people. So I have to make sure that streaming is my therapy. Plus, like I said, I've got some numbness in my right arm at the moment, and I'm like, all that kind of stuff. Using the HOTUS, bit of a tough one. But Cold Wolf, thank you very much. It's good to be back. Good to be back involved with everything in the community, especially with an update coming out like it did, and all that kind of stuff. It was almost good timing. Almost. Oh, Dunkel, he's around. The reason why you don't hear him much in the last couple of streams is because I've been streaming during the day. Dave, yes we have. We've had a little look. Terrancore, hello, how you doing? Hope your faction is doing well. Oh, this is taking an age, isn't it? Okay, right. You know what we'll do jump to the next system. Scorb, thank you very much. Me and Scorb had a very interesting chat whilst in the hospital. He came to visit. Good bloke. You should follow him on Twitch if you don't already. And we had this discussion of the difference between a fighter and a warrior. And yeah, it was all good. It's interesting. Interesting conversation. Steve, alright man, catch you later. Thank you for dropping in. Always appreciate people coming and hanging out and saying hello. There is nothing in this system apart from this star, which Bruce Bushgarden has discovered already. Bloody Bruce Bushgarden. Yeah, so the NGC sector is permalogged. Ha. Fine then. So we can't go further galactic south. Or can we? We can. Just not south. South. I don't even know how you describe any of this. Unknown permit. Right, we'll head over to this one. Why not? Damn it, Kuro. Redacted. Currently have orders already. We should be kicking in soon. Yeah, Truex. I mean, the feelings are probably still kicking around a bit like that today. I'm not feeling as super negative. As I was. Because there's still some things to do, some sights to see, some stuff to get on with. Take a little look at the system map, see what's around. Ah, Asmodar and Perazzo, you guys. But no, surprising. I mean, it makes sense that a lot of people have been out this far. Oh my god. Guys, It's just some new. This news just in.
Fuel sync disengaged.
News just in. Breaking news, people. In the next chapter of Beyond 3.3, we'll be implementing and migrating mission data to a new, separate server. While this mainly affects the back end of the game, you'll see some changes in the missions in-game. As it stands, missions are on a shared server with other elements of the game. This has the risk of problems with missions causing outages and stability issues for the rest of the game if there are technical hiccups. So, what benefits will we see by moving missions to their own separate server? Any issue generated by missions, which can cause a server outage or stability problems, will no longer result in player disconnecting. Instead, missions will be unavailable for a period of time. Now, this is all cool, right? Oh boy. So, missions will now be consistent across game modes, solo, open and private. Board hopping is done. It is over. It's worth noting that as a result of dedicated mission server, there'll be some removal / significant reduction of the method of refreshing boards by logging in and logging out of the game. Board flipping. While we understand that this is a practice utilised by some, we found only 2.8% of daily players online were using the mission system in this way. Wow, 2.8%. This was never intended use of the mission system. Even though there is a small number of players doing this, we will increase the credit payout of missions by 10% across the board, so all players using mission boards, as intended, will see a net profit. No, we won't. As a result of this, some mission reward choices will see boosted influence, reputation and rank gains. As always, when it comes to missions, we will continue to review and balance them where needed. Ultimately, this is a healthy step for our overall servers and game experience. If you have any questions, or would like to share your feedback with us, please post below. Oh boy. Opinions.
Frameshift drive charging.
Stream. Opinions. They said it was working as intended, William. So, 2.8% of people board hop. That's it. That's not true. That's just, like, I understand it. And, like, I've always thought that it shouldn't be a thing. But it's always kind of been a little bit necessary due to the fact that it's... yeah, due to the fact that it was a thing. You know, it was necessary due to the number of credits that you could earn, or not earn, as the case may be. And, like, I know why. And yeah, true, Rex, I'm kind of with you on that one. I mean, the whole only 2.8% board hop. No. No. 100% not. So. Oh boy.
Fuel sync disengaged.
Oh boy. Well. Now, Stephen, I mean, maybe not a 10%. 100%. Yeah. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. But yeah, this is like a real bad news week, isn't it? It certainly has that feel to it. Calder, yeah, theoretically it could be easier for them to balance payouts that way. I don't know. I just don't know though. Salt now. No, not Salt. Guys, we've got to be objective. We have to collectively, right? All 200 of us watching, well, 200 of us here, we have to be objective about what's happened. So, I'm just going to make this frame shift jump. Jess, I don't think you can say stuff like that now. It's a bit early, isn't it? So, what do we do with that? What do we do with this information then? So, right, what it might mean, okay, and this might actually mean something almost positive, okay? Is that hopefully they will start listening to players who aren't happy with the payouts, okay? Because there are plenty of people that aren't happy with payouts. And all we can hope is that someone out there in Frontier will see that people won't be happy. And I hope what will happen with that as well is that they'll see payouts suck, people complain about it, they will listen, they will improve them, and will have some good, balanced, engaging gameplay, which is something I've always wanted. I've never wanted to resort to board hopping, but it has to be. Like, that has to be the response. It has to be. I don't know. Also, they've said consistent, and Mikhail, yeah, yes, I agree with that. Can we get? Why is NGC locked? Come back a different way. Well, not what any of us thought. God, why today? They literally just should have held off. 3.3 isn't going to happen until like mid to end of quarter. Well, Keith, why should? Well, one, why should they have? Here's the thing, right? So, why should they have to? Answer is they shouldn't, because there never should have been a reliance built around board hopping to get a decent outcome. Now, if it means they reduce the nerf on certain things, because there is a nerf on the number of payouts that can be got. You know, you think about all those planetary scan missions. Quints, for example, that was a great one. But yeah, there would need to be more missions. Yes, agreed. School was making a good point there about the fact that there is mainly wing missions there. That's not great. Not many. I mean, one for a while, Solo used to have them in. Oh, why? Why did it have them? Ridiculous. And also, to be fair, at the moment, wing missions are a bit of a joke with how much they pay, because they barely pay anything. Vi, if it paid enough money, been for it. I think what there should be, it should literally be, you should have 3 different mission boards. You should have a combat one, like literally have a, hey look, here's a combat mission board. What else do we have? Oh look, we've got one that's based around your trade rank. Next up, we've got one that's based on exploration. Could be a passenger mission. And you do have these splits, these divides, and it's a fixed number of missions on there. You complete them, it automatically replaces it with a new one. Wonderful. Or you accept it and you just ditch it. That's cool. Oh. Just saying, just an idea. Yeah, Giz, it will. It's gonna mean there's gonna be a lot more work having to be put in, or gonna have to rely on other methods. So data bombs, bounty hunting, a lot more underhanded stuff as well. So that's gonna be a real problem. And also, you're gonna be pushed towards doing things that you don't particularly enjoy doing mission-wise, because actually, you know what? That's one of the key reasons why I bought Hop, is because I don't want to do these shitty missions. I don't have to go and, like, here's some data delivery. It's like, do you not have anything else? Do you not have someone who needs killing? I'll go kill someone for you if you like. I don't mind going to shoot someone. I'll go, no, I'll go kill someone. You've got to have at least one person that needs murdering. Totally murking off. Like... Now, for a moment though, what we do have to say is that we don't know for certain what effect it will have. So, we've all jumped onto the worst case scenario, and we shouldn't do that. We'll save that for real life. Worst case scenarios are for real life only. At least in my experience, they are. Hunter, yeah, you're right. You're right. It's bad for everyone's heart. Cut back on the salt. Unless you're drinking plenty of water, in which case, do whatever you like. Because you know what? Drinking tons and tons of water helps. Ablative. How's the cone sector? Are you taking the piss, mate? I don't know, because we're not there. We didn't get there. It didn't happen. So... Whoa, Nev, that's pretty low. Oh, super low. Kid Firestorm. Well, I'm trying to like keep it to real life. Like, you know, let's worry about real life. We're playing a game. We shouldn't have to worry about stuff like that, should we? So, oh boy. That's what I got though. Oh boy. Is it me or have I lost the Gnosis? I've literally lost the Gnosis. Oh well. Well, let's not worry about that. Let's jump out this way. And we'll worry about that in a minute. But no, it should very much be a... People... I think we've spoken about this one before, Scorb, is that we've said that people should come to us and offer offer us missions. You know, like, oh, I hear you're a badass killer. Do you want to come do this mission for me? It's like, well, yeah, I do. If the price is right. But you know, only if the price is right. Oh look, an Earth-like. We'll have that. Oh, water world. Maybe an Earth-like water world as well, actually. Let's go check it out. Ah, dearie me. I wasn't going to make a video this evening. I was going to keep it nice and chill. I was going to spend some time with Mrs. Plater. But guess what, guys? We're going to need an opinion dump. Because an opinion dump's always welcome. Dunno. I need to think on this one. Yeah, Scorb, I know what you mean. Or assassination missions or something like that. Like, literally, there's a kill board. Here you go. Go ham. Not like, oh yeah, today we've got, it's like a most wanted list. And it is literally, you go into it, bunch of NPC names generated, locations, here you go, kill list. Go have fun. Yeah, Danny, you could be right. Yeah, like kind of like a frontier growing pains as possible. Jess, I mean, I had two or three, I think it was. So, and that was just in a couple of hours. And as Turgeon said, he's used to me flying around, killing everything, ramming into it, and doing all that kind of stuff. Yeah. Oh dear, guys. Oh dear. I just say I did because of all the news and all that kind of stuff. It's just too much. Lucas, hello. How you doing? I'm doing very well, thank you. Thank you for asking. So you played ED a lot on Xbox and you've turned to PC. You can't seem to get any Federation missions to level up. Can I make a new video on Federal Imperial rank? Now's a really bad time to ask that. Because Frontier have just announced that they're removing board hopping. Which basically means ranking up is going to be really difficult unless they change the requirements. So that's going to be an interesting one, I think. Yeah, not super. Sorry, Lucas. Sorry about that one. But at the moment, the things that I posted, I think they were still active. Yeah, ablative. No board hopping. It's done. It's over. Kuro, get it in done, yeah. So, Sophis and Seos are actually fantastic for Federation rank at the moment. Go get your rank now whilst you can. It is going to be important. Like, it will be. Well, Lucas, they're going to be increasing the payouts of 10%. 10%. Which isn't great. 10% is not enough, in my opinion. We need more than that. 100%. And that will be an interesting point. Like, at what point will the missions then refresh?
Fuel scoop disengaged. Frameshift drive charging.
Yeah, actually, that's good. Giz, same situation, man. I've got maxed out on Commander Minbin on both Federation and Empire. Other guy, thank you for the follow. What's taking you so long? Eh? Oh dear. Oh, a bit of a thing. Doesn't the board refresh every 15 minutes? But here's the thing. How many people accept only one mission at a time?
Hello there.
What you typically do is you accept quite a few in one go. Stephen Kent, thank you for subscribing. You know what, we're probably gonna scan the first half of these and then bugger off out the system. But yeah, normally people do. They load up on similar missions, all go to the same place, and then they'll be like, "Oh, I wonder if I'll get a bunch of decent, cargo missions or a bunch of passenger missions." And then you'll board hop and you'll pick up lots at the same time, and then you'll go and you'll give that a go. But yeah, I guess that's done now. Kura's doing some good work there. Thank you, Kura. I'm also going to encourage people to hit the like button as well, because it helps me out as a streamer. And obviously, if this downward trend on Elite Dangerous continues, I will obviously have to kind of spread out in different games that I play. So this is where your interactions are going to be even more important. Whenever I play a different game, it's super important. So that's something to bear in mind. But that said, I'd rather not. I'd rather games was fun and good and had engaging content. That's all I've ever wanted from Elite Dangerous, just so we know. And I'm not going to do the same thing that every other Elite Dangerous bod is doing, where it's like I'm out, I'm giving up, da 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 da. No, none of that. I'm not going to give up. There's still so much gameplay that I like. So there's a lot of gameplay that I still really enjoy in Elite Dangerous. I love the spaceship flight models. I like shooting stuff. I like flying a cool ship. I like feeling like a spaceship captain, a commander, set there in his ship, being a badass. Love it. VR, great fun, really well optimized. Really enjoying that. Built this great big community, and I'm not going to leave it. Just so everyone knows, I'm not going to go anywhere. But then at the same time, I suppose we have if they increase payouts. But the problem is that it kind of forces people to they keep yeah, Hunter, no interest in Grand Theft Auto at all, none. But yeah, the only thing with the mission board, and it's always been my problem with the mission board, is that it involves a lot of stuff that you don't want to do. Like, so much stuff. It's like, hey, do you want to go do this mission? No. Hey, we've got this cargo delivery mission. I'm in a Corvette, you dickheads. I'm not going anywhere. I want to kill people. I've got guns. Got to use them. Marshall, I don't know what you mean. Not clear. I'm like, what? Anyway, like I say, super not cool, man. Darb, good evening. I'm having some issues, man. Having some issues. Yeah, it's going to make having a home system quite difficult. Like as a BGS player, so someone that has a player faction and leads a player faction, we've got used to it. Like, we've got really used to playing the BGS, and we're really good at it. You know, everything that we want to happen happens. Basically, we understand how to influence it. We understand how to make it happen. We understand the applications of the BGS. Now, that's its current environment. Board hopping will change that very much, so that's a shame. And we'll have to work it out. We'll have to work something out. But until then, obviously, we're at a disadvantage. So could be an ish. which is a short for issue, by the way. Marshall, nah. Gaming addiction isn't a real thing. Let's not do that. It's rubbish. There is people that don't enjoy life and may not find fulfillment anywhere else. And this whole like the people hear about this girl playing Fortnite all night. She just sat there and she wet herself. That's bad parenting that's caused that. Not an addiction, not an addictive personality. It's bad parenting. We talk about this because I don't know if you noticed, I've got a YouTube channel with a few thousand people, and we've got a couple hundred people watching at the moment, and it's a forum to talk about these things. And when you feel passionate about something, all it does is it means you care. It does not mean you're addicted to it. And Elite Dangerous is not meant to be a second job, although it slowly feels like it. At the moment it's my social life because I've had a major operation. I can't leave the house really and do much because I could get hurt, so I've got to be careful. So that's kind of that's why I invested. I want to say this is where I started off my little journey from. It's not. Oh no. Where do we start from, guys? I've lost the Gnosis. I've officially lost the Gnosis. Oh no. Oh no. I really don't want a realistic economy at all. I have no desire for it. I don't want anything involving player. I have like no desire to have player-driven economy in Elite Dangerous because I just think it would be an absolute disaster. So I've just seen massive inflation of economies and things like World of Warcraft, Star Trek Online, and all that kind of stuff. I just no interest. None. Thanks, Kiro. You're a hero. I lost it. Only I can lose the Gnosis. Careless Master Kenobi has lost a planet.
Fuel scoping. Fuel scope disengaged. Frameshift drive charging.
Ah well, never mind. Baron Trump. Well played. No, see, kitties, because of the amount of grind involved, that's the issue. And non-level specific. So, in games like MMOs, you have this limit. You're limited by your level of what equipment you can have. There's none of that in Elite Dangerous. Like, you could literally go and pay someone £100, say, and be like, yeah, I want everything. I have a full set of everything, and there you go. Did I lose it? And then no, of course not. Gnome 19, what a name!
Fuel scoping.
Who are my favourite writers? Have I read Ray Bradbury and Stanislav Lem? No, I haven't. I have read some different people. Michael Moorcock is the favourite fantasy writer. Big fan of his. Very much enjoyed it. His kind of shared universe of the Eternal Champion. Big fan of. Enjoy that very much. When it comes to non-fiction, I'm a fan of more like science journals and stuff like that. Also, I'm quite like psychology and philosophy as well. So I've read some Nietzsche. Also, quite like The Art of War. Art of War is a very good one. Very good book from a business perspective, and also from a martial arts perspective as well, because I used to be quite a keen martial artist. K1, get out, get off the stream right now. Katie Price, piss off. just get out. How dare you? How dare you? There's always one, isn't there? There's always one that comes out and says that. I mean, it could have been worse. You could have said, like, oh, I quite like the people from The Only Way is Essex. It's like, oh, no. That would have been worse. I don't really know any of them. So I can't pick any names of them. Marshall, I mean, I haven't read any of their stuff. Names ring bells, but that's it. Satanti, no, I'm not going to either. But you say that, right? Is that being aware of people and having read their books are different things, and just because something is a classic does not necessarily make it good, which is always controversial. Like, I don't really like the Beatles music. Everyone's like, oh, everyone likes the Beatles. Not a fan. Appreciate what they did for music to move it forward in its direction. But yeah, I guess you're a product of the books that you've come across through other things, I guess. Interesting one. I've read Lord of the Rings, obvs. Pretty dry, very long, very wordy. And I read that before the movies came out as well. I was like... But no, I think it's like, everyone's entitled to their opinions, and this is very important. But everyone's opinions are different. Kuro, it'll be something. I haven't read The Expanse, but I've watched the TV series. Ooh. But that's because, right, I don't have a... I find reading to be a little bit too passive as far as things go, because reading, you can only do one thing at a time. You can read, yeah, you can say you can listen to music or, put something on the background, but you don't give your full attention. And I only really... Like, typically, if I'm playing games, either when I'm streaming, so I'm talking to you guys, and I've got two monitors with... one monitor's got 5 different windows open up, but I'm keeping an eye on the other one for the game. But then, if I'm reading a book, I'd read a book and it'd be just reading a book, that's it. But otherwise, if I'm playing games at home, just playing games on my own, I normally have something on at the same time. So like a TV show, a movie or something. Or YouTube, because I watch YouTube. And I watch other people's live streams too. But yeah. Yeah. You see, visual input. That's when I need visual input. Stimulation, all that kind of stuff. I'm a weird one like that. Commander Beethoven, hello, how you doing? Oh, leap of shame, because I was reading the screen. Derp. Well, I'm still waiting for that sweet sponsorship deal with Audible when they approach me and they're like, hey, Plato, do you want to do an Audible thing? I was like, yeah, I do that, yeah. Hunter, thank you. MK Vimes, hello, how you doing? And Commander Bay Heaven, hello. You're right. Bonehead, hello, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Okay, the Gnosis situation is... It's in the system it's in. I've done a little bit of exploring around it. That's basically it. The system it's in is full of Goids. And at the same time, there is a Goid structure on one of the planets, as there are 2 Mega Barnacles as well. So there's a little bit going on, a few kind of things. Nothing too major as such. Hydras are tough as... and there has been an insta-kill performed on Hydras as well, which is pretty mad. But it did take a huge number of people, about 50 people. There we go. No, Bayhaven, you shouldn't. But we were literally just talking about the fact that the mission boards have now been nerfed. Well, no, that's not true. They are going to be nerfed in the fashion that board hopping is being removed, as missions are being put on their own separate server, which makes sense. It does make a lot of sense why that would happen. But it will... Marshall, we're not EA. It's okay. And it's... The potential for earning, they say that they're going to increase mission payouts by 10%. It's not enough. Not enough. 1 million becomes 1.1 million. 100 grand, that's 1 kill in a resource extraction site. So no, that's not enough. Not enough at all. Oh dear, don't crash into the Gnosis. Plater, sort it out. Close, wasn't it? Yeah, Marshall, what new content is that? So there you go. You see, now MK, right, here's the thing. There's a lot of reasons why it's a positive. But there's... Oh, Stephen there, they've taken them away now. The reason why it's being seen as a negative is because quite a few people do it, and they jump in and they do their own thing, and they board hop to get the number of missions they want to do of the type that they want to do. And that's the thing, it's the type of missions. So I think there should definitely be a lot more missions being available, different types, all that kind of stuff. But I don't think there will be. I'm not going to be on the round table this evening, guys, because like I said earlier, I wanted to stream on my own for a bit today, just because my voice isn't what it was. So I'm kind of having to be, well, I guess I'm just careful with it to a certain point. Plus, I just don't want to, really, in case it turns too much into a pitching session, which it could. So I'm being like, hands off today, hands off. I had my salt, well and truly. But yeah, so an increase in the 10% payout is fine. Not exactly sure on that myself, if it's enough. I don't think it is. But there you go. That's my thoughts. I don't think it's going to be enough. But, ho-hum, not my decision to make, but I can give an opinion on it. So I'll probably be working on that one. Colin, good evening, how you doing? I am going to be ending the stream fairly soon, because it's kind of coming up to that around about time. Because I've been streaming for almost 3 hours, which is pretty good for me. The voice hasn't given out, but it's getting close. Getting close. But yeah, I am going to call time for the stream there, guys. So what I am going to say is that we're going to have a quick look. We're going to have a quick look to see who's currently live. Just because I'd like to host someone. Going to be nice on the old Twitch thing. But so I guess I'm going to do my usual talk out, and I want to say, guys, please make sure that you do hit the like button if you haven't hit the like button already. Please make sure you subscribe on YouTube if you haven't subscribed already. Also, at the same time, please make sure that you do follow on Twitch if you haven't followed already. Much appreciated if you do. Great way to keep track of everything, find out what's going on, and all that kind of good stuff. But yeah, guys, don't click off of Twitch yet if you're there. I'm going to be hosting Oxy, who is going to be doing the Content Creators Round Table. So make sure that you get involved on that, because it'd be good for you to do so. Always good stuff. But the stream will continue. I'm just going to leave up, play some music in the background, and I will leave it to kind of play on whilst you guys are there. You may see me in chat, may not. But okay, guys. Once again, I'm going to say thank you very much for watching. Commander Plater, out.
Hello there.